What is going on, you guys? AK40 Kevin here in the gamer heaven. So all my normie friends that have never been into day or swing trading or long-term investing, always just stuff their money in a savings account, everyone's hopping on this investment bandwagon with GME or GameStop, as well as AMC movies. And it all started with a couple of Redditors just tossing around some information and whatnot, got everyone all hyped up, got into some psychological trading and whatnot. And now everyone and their mother is coming to me asking me to teach them how to trade because they know I've been actively day and swing trading for almost 5 years now, and I know a little bit about a lot or a lot about a little bit. I'm proficient when it comes to working the charts, we'll just say that. So we're going to hop over here to Trooper 7, my PC, and we're going to go look at the Robinhood PC application and TD Ameritrade, which is the two platforms that I use. I'm just going to do a real quick overview, and then I'm going to shamelessly direct you guys over to my Udemy course, which I've had for quite a while, since before everyone was hopping on this trading bandwagon, which basically walks you step by step how to get started day trading, swing trading, or long-term investing. And yeah, let's just hop into this thing, guys. All right, my big bucking Stallions, going to go ahead and share my screen here so we can start with Robinhood, which is by far a much simpler application. In fact, when they first launched, they only had a cell phone application. It was that user-friendly and that easy to get into. And the main selling point of Robinhood was and still is to this day that there is zero commission fees. So when you buy or sell commodities, whether that's ETFs, stocks, whatever, mutual funds, whatever you trade on the platform, there is zero fees, brokerage fees for buying or selling stocks, which is awesome. If you use something like TD Ameritrade, which we are going to go over, this behemoth over here, traditional brokerages, they will charge you a fee. Granted, there's usually some kind of promotion going on, like if you're over a certain trade limit or whatever, they will waive the fees for you. But generally, Robinhood is the only platform that does not charge fees. So we're looking at a Dogecoin or Dogecoin over here, which is another one that's getting real pumped up by the Redditors and whatnot. And really what happened here with GameStop and AMC and Dogecoin, I mean, this isn't new stuff. I don't know why this got so much media attention and whatnot. Like, it was all over my Facebook wall. This is just a traditional pump and dump. People have been doing this for decades, literally decades. But anyway, as you see, this is a very, very simple platform here. Not a whole heck of a lot of information or anything like that. And Robinhood, I primarily use on my phone just so I can trade on the go. And also I use Robinhood for long-term investing. If I'm going to be doing some day or swing trading where I need some actual analytics, I need some trend analysis, and I want to be staring at some charts on two monitors and, actually placing trades within, getting my orders filled within milliseconds and whatnot, I'm going to go with TD Ameritrade. But if I'm just trying to buy some blue chip stock like Apple or Google to stay invested in for the long haul for, 5, 10, 25 years as kind of sweeten up the retirement portfolio a little bit, then I would use Robinhood because they have zero commission fees and it's very simple and easy to use. And since it's on your phone, you can just be sitting waiting for a meeting or waiting for class to start or something, buy yourself a couple shares, and that's really great. But as you see, it doesn't have a lot of analysis tools or anything like that. You have a basic bar chart here. If you do click on expand, you will actually get a candlestick chart. That's what these are called here. They're Japanese candlesticks. These have been around since the 1800s when trading rice was like the first form of trading. And then we've adopted candlesticks here in North America, and we've just kind of ran with them as the go-to for analysis because they do show a lot of information. But you can add a couple of what's called studies or tools here. You see I have my MACD, EMA, or exponential moving average, which is this blue line right here. Oh, this commodity is trading above its average, which is this blue line here. So you're seeing more volume than usual, which is also reflected on these blue volume bars down here as well. So this is in live time right now. You can also change up the timelines from 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. As you can see, Dogecoin was absolutely nothing until right here. This massive boost of volume with the Redditors talking about it and whatnot. Same thing with GME. Yeah, I mean, this stock was flatlined. It was on its face for the longest time. In fact, when you would sign up for Robinhood, they give a free stock to you and your buddy that you referred. By the way, my Robinhood and TD Ameritrade referral links are in the description below. We'll both get free stocks if you sign up for that. They would give out Ford, GameStop, GoPro, and Fitbit. I remember every time I would refer a friend, we'd always get one of those because they were worth like $5 a share, and they would just give them out like candy. And then all of a sudden, oh my goodness, some Redditors get all hot to trot, all wild, start putting stuff out there on social media, and people that know nothing about trading nor had any interest in trading before, like they could have been doing this kind of stuff for decades, day and swing trading, but all of a sudden it gets put in their face through Reddit, social media, all over Twitter, Facebook, and then people are like, ooh, I'm going to start investing. And that's when you have all these pro investors all of a sudden. It's like people that get one tattoo and say they're inked or blasted. It's the same thing. Now we got all these top dog traders walking around. I see like all my friends posting these like Facebook statuses about like, yeah, I've been watching ticker symbol GME. She seems to be moving pretty solid. Should be a green day. And it's like, what the... When did you all of a sudden get into trading? Not judging. It's great. I've been trying to get people into trading for the longest. But anyway, I probably sound like a real pompous asshole douchebag, but I just find it really funny though that people are all of a sudden really into it because of some Redditors. But anyway, as you can see, I mean, some serious bearish volume here, driving these red candlesticks back down. The stock is going to eventually, GME, AMC, they're eventually going to settle out and they're just going to be back down to their normal trading range. Yeah. So this is Robinhood. Sign up with my referral link. We'll both get free stocks. And this video here is kind of just an overview around these platforms and what you can kind of do on them and what I think is the pros and cons of using both of them, as they do have their strengths and their weaknesses. However, in the link below, I do have a course on Udemy that breaks down everything step by step, from getting a brokerage to funding it to even before you start trading with real money, doing simulated trading like this, where you can actually try out some different techniques and tactics, get used to trend analysis and charting before you actually invest your own money. So I highly recommend it. I put a lot of time and energy into that course. It's basically dumping all the knowledge that I have into a beginner-friendly course. So definitely check that out. And it's cheap too, extremely cheap. It's on Udemy, which always runs promotions. So I'd be surprised if you ever paid more than $60 US to get the course. I've seen it as low as like $20. So anyway, this is TD Ameritrade, which has been a brokerage for the longest time, well before Robinhood's mom and dad even met each other. TD Ameritrade has been trading. TD Ameritrade has been a platform, and they were one of the first electronic or internet-based. When going to a brick and mortar brokerage and sitting down with a stockbroker kind of became less of a thing, and people just started trading from home because of lower commission fees and more control over their portfolio, and you don't have to deal with some sleazebag middleman. So it used to be like E-Trade, Scottrade, TD Ameritrade, and then years later, Robinhood kind of popped up with their application platform and got people into the easy entry of trading in the stock market, which is great. I think everyone should be doing this. I've been saying it for years. Like, this is something that literally everyone should be doing. If you have money in a savings account, you should probably invest it rather than just letting it sit in a savings account, which yields you 0.01% APY or annual percent yield. Your money is actually losing money in a savings account due to inflation. And then people try and use the whole like, oh, well, it's a lot safer. Is it though? Is it really though? Your bank could burn down or shut down, and that's about the same probability chance you losing money in the stock market if you long-term invest in blue chip stocks like Apple, Google, and Tesla. Historically, if you look at the last 100 years of the NYSE or New York Stock Exchange, it has gained an average of 10% each year. Granted, there were a couple crashes in there, 23, 2008, the Y2K boom in 2000, stuff like that. But the market always bounces back twice as strong. So you're not investing money that you don't need right away to pull out because it's like your rent money or something like that. You should be investing money that's additional currency for you. It's additional money you don't mind losing, but you're not going to lose it. But you put that in there because when it does take a huge market dip like in 2008, people saw that as a great buying opportunity. People were buying stocks at an all-time low, these blue chip stocks at an incredible discount. And then when they did spring back up, so it's like a rubber band. It might get pulled down a little bit. It's going to snap back up even further than its original position. And then you have all these discounted stocks that just doubled, tripled, quadrupled in size. And then you have a massive influx of funds or capital gains. I know I'm bouncing all around on this video. This stuff just really excites me. And finally, I had people to talk to about it that actually care, because some people on Reddit talked about it. But yeah, I've been excited about investing for the longest time. By the way, I am self-taught. I learned everything I know about investing from Google, YouTube University, and a couple close friends that I had that were traders that had day jobs, but they had a good knowledge about the stock market. They had read books on trading and whatnot, shared their knowledge with me, and then I picked up little tips and tricks over the years. Again, compiled all that into a course, easy to follow course. I highly recommend that you check it out. Back to TD Ameritrade. This has been a platform for a long time, and their user interface is awesome. You get a plugin or a program called TOS, or Think or Swim. That's what I'm on right here. And this program, this piece of software right here, is literally has all the analysis tools or software suites that the big dog brokerages have. So you at home can have the same stuff that multi-billion-dollar hedge funds and stuff use to see the price movement, which is awesome. You can go down here to studies, add a study, and there's all these different bundles here. The John F. studies, John Carter's studies, David Elliott studies, or you can just go to all studies here, and they are alphabetized. And you have all these here, and each one you can customize to your liking. For example, I've tuned up my CCI, RSI, and MACD to my liking. These are the three, spoiler alert, giving away a little bit of what's in the course, but these are the three studies or analysis tools that I personally love to use, that I use on all my charts, and have yielded me really good results over the year. You have your CCI over here, which shows a zero line right here, that whenever it crosses over, it's a good buy or sell opportunity. RSI shows when a stock is overbought or oversold, depending on its average volume. And then MACD over here shows two moving averages, a short term and a long term. So I have it set to a 15 and a 30 day. And when they cross over each other, like right here, clear as day. And look, oh my goodness, it also coordinates with my CCI. And there's this huge bearish volume bar right here. And it's at the top of the RSI as well. So all these work in conjunction right here, as you can see. And that smells like a good selling opportunity to me, guys. Right there, I would pull out. I don't like to pull out. I would pull out of my shares right there, boys. TD Ameritrade, also awesome platform. Links to both of these platforms in the description below. If you have any questions about investing, drop them into the comment section below. I bet you didn't expect to come onto a gaming YouTube channel and get knowledge about the stock market power bombed on you like that. That's going to do it, guys. I hope this is beneficial for you. I know I just skimmed over the surface, but I just wanted to show you guys these two platforms and the simplicity of one, and then also the complexity and in-depth tools you have on the other. But, it takes more to get TD Ameritrade up and running, and it's also a lot more, there's a bigger learning curve there for sure. That's going to do it, guys. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. Make sure to use my links. We'll both get free stocks, and you should do it. And most importantly, check out my course, because I really do show you guys step-by-step how to get started day trading, swing trading, or long-term investing. Very easy, and the course is dirt cheap. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.